So I just want to go over how to figure out the empirical formulas given the molecular formulas and to identify molecular versus empirical formulas. So here, right here, we have a molecular formula. And so the first thing you're going to do is say, okay, so how many atoms of each element do I have? So we can write on here, so we have hydrogen, we have 4, right? And we have 2 carbons, and we have 2 oxygens. And so we would write this C2H4O2. And this is our molecular formula. Right? So what you do to find the empirical formula is find, okay, what is the lowest amount of each of those atoms that we can keep in that formula that would maintain the same ratio. So right now, our ratio is 2 to 4 to 2. And we have a common denominator here of 2, right? So if we just divide that out, we can see that our empirical formula would be CH2O. Okay, so this is our empirical. So basically what you're doing to find the empirical formula is to find the lowest common denominator of the number of each of the atoms, of the elements in the formula. Here we have, it's a kind of a word problem. It says a molecule of metaldehyde contains 8 carbon atoms, 16 hydrogen atoms, and 4 oxygen atoms. And so we would write that out as C8, H16, and then O4, right? So this is our molecular formula for metaldehyde. Okay, so again, we look for the lowest or the highest common denominator, which is going to be 4, so we can divide all of this by 4. And so our empirical formula for this is going to be C2H4O, right? Because O would be 1, and we don't use a 1 for a subscript. So this would be our empirical formula. Okay, hope that helps.